I'm Dick Hodge, born and raised in the Brighton area, and
I'm Mary Hodge. I grew up on the Eastern Plains, and I've been here since the 80s.
we are longtime members of United Power.
I'm Deborah Bullock. I live in Commerce City. I have lived here since I was 5 years old. I grew up in Commerce City. I am the secretary and treasurer of the Commerce City Historical Society, and we have a great relationship with United Power.
I'm Charlie Ramstetter.
I'm Mary Ramstetter, and we live in the foothills above Golden, and we are members of United Power.
I'm Michelle LeBlanc Gross, audiologist in Fort Lupton, one of 4 generations currently living in Fort Lupton. We're all members of the United Power Co-op through business and home.
I'm Greg Zedell, broker-owner of Zedell Realty, which I opened here in Firestone in 1980. Been a member of United Power as a company since then, and then we've built our house here in Firestone in 1981, and I've been a member as a residential user then too.
United Power, under its other names also, earlier names, has always been an active member of the community. Their headquarters was downtown even when the city of Brighton wasn't in their service area. But when they moved to the new building, my first experience there was one of my groups that I belonged to in high school had a dance at their brand new building. The building wasn't 6 weeks old and we had a dance there.
We first got electricity up here in '53. It changed a lot because life just became a lot easier. It's a lot easier to cook on an electric stove than it is a wood stove. But, you know, all the old timers, they keep them wood stoves. They would never get rid of them.
One of the neat things that I've seen with United Power is when it comes to that growth or that development, they've been there to answer questions and haven't been a hindrance in stopping that from growing. It's always difficult sometimes when you have land and you've got to have water, you've got to have sewer, you've got to have gas, electricity, and sometimes throughout the decades that I've been doing this, not every utility has been as consistent as United Power has been in providing that customer service level and having that availability.
I think people who live up here, they expect, they gripe about the traffic, but they always expect to have electricity. They never say, oh, we live up here so we know that there's miles of forests and rocks and ravines. They never do. They expect to have electricity, and they have it.
I've called United Power many times with a blown transformer in my backyard, thanks to the local squirrels, and they're very prompt at coming out and fixing it. It's actually been a pretty good experience. Hear the bang. Don't even go look. Just call United Power and they come fix it.
In going through the franchising process to take on the Brighton as part of its area, it didn't succeed the first couple of times, and they made a concerted effort to aggressively involve themselves in the community to make sure that the community knew they were a partner.
I don't remember when I was little that they were out in the community like they are now. And so by growing with the community, they've become more engaged with the community, and they're everywhere, and they support everyone. So it's great to have them as community partners.
United Power is part of every part of our community. If you belong to Kiwanis, there's probably somebody from United Power on that board or in that membership. They're pervasive, and they're friendly, and they know what they're doing.
They helped with our Boys and Girls Club. They help with our 4-H groups. United Power Roundup Foundation gave a grant to our local food and clothing bank last year, and it's helped replace their antique heater and air conditioner and ductwork. They've repainted and redone the stucco on the outside.
They support us with the Historical Society by coming out and supporting our neighborhood outreaches. They give us grants for some of our programs. One particular program is our Christmas Lights bus tour. They give us money to be able to provide that event for our members. They are on several boards throughout the city, and one that I can think of right now is our Commerce City Chamber of Commerce and the Commerce City Business and Professional Association. So they are concerned about people being successful, and they help us do that.
But I think it's wonderful the college scholarships that United Power provides to our kids within this district. This is not a super rich town, but we have a lot of really smart students. And the extra scholarships that United Power has provided to our high school students, I think, is incredible.
And if somebody does have an issue with or wants to find out more about United Power or has something going on, there's a local office, there's local people in the community, you have a board of directors. So as a member of that cooperative, you have a methodology or a voice in getting something done, if it's, or at least getting a response. Might not be the answer that you always want, because it's not about just one person, but at least you have a way of finding out what's going on, or maybe making a difference in changing what they're doing.
I mean, the people up here take it for granted. They don't think about it. Just don't think about it. So I think we aren't focused on it, but I guess that's United Power's plan. Make life as easy as possible, and they do very well.